Hello everyone, it's time for us to go over some laptop power options. Here we're going to manage the consumption of power for our laptop device. And it's not going to be boring of here's how we control power. It's going to be interactive of how we can make the laptop function better for us, utilizing the power options that are available to us. So let's take a look. First, if I wanted to, I can right click on my battery indicator and click on power options. That would take me where we want to go. Or for the more official route, I can click on Start, click on Control Panel, and then inside of my Control Panel, I can go to Hardware and Sound. Inside of Hardware and Sound, we will also find Power Options. I'll click on Power Options, and now this is where we're going to spend some time. To begin, the first thing we want to do is control the actions of what our power and sleep buttons do, as well as what happens when we close the lid of our laptop. I can go to the left side of my screen. I can click on Choose what the power buttons do. When I click on Choose what the power buttons do, what we'll see here first is that I have some options I can switch between, and these are based off of two columns. I've got a column regarding what's going to happen when my computer is on battery power only and I press the power button, or the sleep button, or when I'm physically closing the lid. I have a whole nother column regarding when the computer is plugged into a power adapter that goes to a wall outlet, and how the computer is going to respond when you press the power button or sleep button or close the lid. So for example, if my laptop is plugged in and I press the power button, I can click my drop down menu and I can have it shut down. Also, when I press the sleep button, I'd probably like it to sleep. And sleep is using less power than being on. But hibernate is the lowest amount of power that can be pulled. The system state will be saved to the hard drive when you select hibernate. Now I can choose between sleep and hibernate for any one of these items as I see fit. Also, when I close the lid, I can just have my laptop do nothing. The display would turn off, but the computer would still be running full power and going. But of course, we can compare and contrast how we want to design this based off of the column of on battery versus plugged in. Down below, I have some shutdown settings here. I can actually click my little shield up here, which is User Account Control, UAC, and it gives me the access to the settings down below. Fast Startup is similar to a hybrid hibernate. It uses the hibernate system file for us to be able to recover back that allows us to recover faster than a hibernate, but then again, it's going to use more power than a normal hibernate. We have our sleep option as well as a hibernate option, and of course, just being able to lock our machine. When we're done with these settings, we can go ahead and click Save Changes. And now we're back to our general power options screen. At this time, what we want to do is take a look at a power plan. We're in the power plan menu by default here in power options, but what I can do is I can click on Change Plan Settings, and we'll see that for our plan of balanced, we can adjust our screen brightness, the actual time delay of when our screen will be turned off. Once you move your mouse cursor or push a key on the keyboard, it would come back on. Or also, for inactivity, how long until we put the computer to sleep. Putting the computer to sleep saves us some battery power, but not as much as that fast startup or hibernate, or turning the computer off. Also, regarding screen brightness, we can control the default brightness level when we're running on battery, or when we're plugged in to a power outlet. At this time, it's time for us to go a little bit deeper into our plan settings, and I want to show you some of the powerful options you can have regarding saving battery life and optimizing your usage. I'm going to click on Change Advanced Power Settings. Inside of Advanced Power Settings, we want to focus on literally physical characteristics that can change. For example, the plan I'm on right now is Balanced Active, and you can create other plans and use different plans. With the plan of Balanced Active, I can change how many minutes until the hard disk is turned off. Or for even more settings, I can go and expand wireless adapter settings and the power saving mode, and I can choose regarding performance of my wireless adapter card depending on if my laptop's running on battery or running off of a wall outlet. This allows you to really customize that power usage depending on how mobile you're actually being. Outside of the wireless adapter settings, I could even scroll down and go to the battery settings, and this is extremely important. In the battery settings, which I can expand, I can actually set levels for alerts regarding when my battery is marked as having a low battery level or even a critical battery level. So for example, I can expand critical battery level and I can choose the percentage for when my laptop should notify me that it has critical battery left. And even better, once that critical battery percentage is hit, I can actually control the action. I can expand critical battery action, and I can have my computer automatically, if it's running on battery only, without being plugged in, I can have that automatically shut down the machine. So I'm not going to have to worry about having errors on my machine by just powering off randomly because it finally runs out of battery. If it's plugged into a wall outlet, I can just have it go straight into a sleep or hibernate, or even do nothing. Maybe I just plug into the wall outlet and I'm expecting it to charge very quickly and higher than that critical battery alert. We have a lot of customization we can do here, and we have a lot of fine tuning. So make sure that you play with your own power options, customize your laptop to work as best for you and your work environment, and become that awesome IT professional.